Mama's kitchen like glow, late through the night. Bills on the table, but her hands hold tight. No gold, no crown, just a flame that stays. Her voice in the dark still guides my ways. Her mama's kitchen like glow, late through the night. Bills on the table, but her hands hold tight. No gold, no crown, just a flame that stays. Her voice in the dark still guides my ways. I seen mama stack coins in a coffee jar. Dream small trips, but we never got far. She worked 2 shifts, still cooked at 9. Said don't lose hope, son, your time will shine. Cracks in the wall, let the winter breeze in. But a word stitched warm through the coldest skin. Even when the fridge half empty, no shame. She broke bread equal, fed us the same. Mama's kitchen like glow, late through the night. Bills on the table, but her hands hold tight. No gold, no crown, just a flame that stays. Her voice in the dark still guides my ways. Cops raided once, knocked hard on the door. Mama stood firm, wouldn't break no more. Told me straight up, pick pass with care. Streets run quick, but they don't play fair. I laughed at the time, thought I knew it all, till I fell face first when the hustle called. But mama wrote notes, left prayers and shoes. Heavy words she said, turned scars to truths. Mama's kitchen like glow, late through the night. Bills on the table, but her hands hold tight. No gold, no crown, just a flame that stays. Her voice in the dark still guides my ways. Now she older, chair creaks, hands worn thin. Still a spirit guard every place I've been. I rhyme my name cause the block forget, but a fire still burn and the shadows set. If tomorrow fall cold, I still stand tall. Mama's kitchen light never fade at all. Mama's kitchen light glow, late through the night. Bills on the table, but her hands hold tight. No gold, no crown, just a flame that stays. Her voice in the dark still guides my ways. Man, kick your window crack. Yeah, keep your window crack. Keep your window crack. Keep your window crack. Yeah.
Keisha's window crack, blinds half broke. She watched from the 5th while the block stayed woke. Names in the notebooks, letters she fold. Secrets in the smoke, only silence told. Keisha's window crack, blinds half broke. She watched from the 5th while the block stayed woke. Names in a notebook, letters she fold. Secrets in the smoke, only silence told. Keisha by the sill when the night run long. Ear to the street, she repeat that song. Brother locked down, she said mail slow, but her eyes still sharp, know the code we know. Told me once plain, don't trust no shine. Chains fade quick, keep your word, that's mine. I lean by pain, whisper low, no brag. She seen more dirt than the cops could tag. From her kitchen she recalled who came, who left. She a book of the block, every page kept. She's window crack, blinds half broke. She watched from the 5th while the block stayed woke. Names in a notebook, letters she fold. Secrets in the smoke, only silence told. She ain't no saint, play sides at times. Pass notes quiet when the plan cross lines. Still she stayed solid when the raid went down. Warned us quick, saved half the town. I seen her with tears, but she never bowed. Even when the sirens pulled up loud. She lost 2 cousins in a single year. Still lit candles, though the flame burned clear. We spoke of escape, but the rent too real, so she stacked small bills from the check she sealed. Keisha's window crack, blinds half broke. She watched from the 5th while the block stayed woke. Names in a notebook, letters she wrote. Secrets in the smoke, only silence told. Yo, and now the projects change, but it still remain. Watching from above with the same old pain. Some call her bitter, some call her wise, but the truth still live in them tired eyes. If I rhyme tonight, let her name get heard. She the guard on the block who protect the word. Keisha's window frame chip paint long gone, but the vow she held kept the block real strong. Keisha's window cracked, blinds half broke. She watched from the fifth while the block stayed woke. Names in a notebook, letters she wrote. Secrets in the smoke, only silence told. Yo, Keisha's window cracked, blinds half broke. She watched from the fifth while the block stayed woke. Names in a notebook, letters she wrote. Secrets in the smoke.
Jacket, memory don't fade. Inside this coat there's a pocket of ghosts. Names stitched silent, but I carry them close. One boy gone to the needle, one caught by the steel, one just vanished, truth will never reveal. Every block party photos a time capsule. Now I walk alleys, heavy steps too factual. Ash on the cuff from the blunt he lit. Still smells faint in the threads that split. The court gave years like they hand out bread, but his mother cried lines that'll never be read. I wear this coat when the night feels loud, so the weight on my chest makes my brothers proud. Not fashion, this fabric is oath and scar. Carry farther than the reach of any car. Ash in my jacket, memory stays. Carved in a line and sewn in a phrase. I still walk your ways. Ash in my jacket, never erase. Rain stains don't wash with the passing beds. Even bleach can't strip the words we said. I keep tokens like receipts for pain. Every pocket a shrine, every seam a chain. We laughed in stairwells, echo sharp as glass. Now I pour out liquor for the ones that pass. Not every tear fell where the streetlight shows. Some dry quiet where the cold wind blows. And I talk to the coat like it answers back. Like the thread has voices the world won't track. If the block is a book, then this claw's my page. And the ash that remains is the cost of age. Ash in my jacket, memory stays. Carved in the lining, sewn in the phrase. If you're gone, I still walk your ways. Ash in my jacket, never erase. Ash in the pocket, brothers in stone. Still I walk heavy, never alone. Friends in the dark.
Alley smells like rust, trash fire smoke. Concrete whispers names that the system broke. Hands in the pocket, hood low in the mist. Trust just two, the rest don't exist. Shoes scrape frost where the lamplight fails. Every step records like needle on rails. Cops circle blocks, radios hiss. One wrong glance and your name's on a list. But we post no fear, just codes we keep. Concrete bed, but the pride runs deep. Street-made scars, no doctor can stitch. But the oath that we swore never flips, never snitch. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, where the cold stands proud. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, cold stands proud. Crack payphone hums, line cut long. Used to call home, but the tone feels wrong. One brother locked, one ghost in dirt. Still we walk steady, pain stitched in shirt. Echo of the chain link fence we crossed. Every shortcut written in blood we lost. City don't care, just numbers and files. But we carve our names in the abandoned tiles. Corner store clerk knows the hour we move. If the street had a a judge, we got nothing to prove. Graffiti drips red where the freeze can't hide. Every scar a compass that we carry inside. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, where the cold stands proud. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, where the cold stands proud. Snow crunch thin, but the block stays hot. You can't trust time, it forgets what you got. One cigarette glow in the chain of night. That's the sign we still breathing, still ready to fight. Police tape flaps where the wind cuts raw, but the hustle don't sleep, it rewrites the law. Steel doors slam, but the code don't fade. Our names live long in the vows we made. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, where the cold stands proud. Cold steps alley, silence talks loud. Only brothers in the shadow, rest ain't allowed. Eyes wide open, move slow through the crowd. Cold steps alley, where the cold stands proud.
Names inked in dust. Rhyme ledger. Names inked in dust. Rhyme ledger. Names inked in dust. Rhyme ledger. Names inked in dust.
Every page is a night I ain't slept in peace. Depth carved deep, no chance of release. Street owes blood, I record in chalk. Every man judged by the way they walk. Some ran quick when the heat grew strong, but the book don't close till the price is gone. I tally scars like receipts in flame. Every cross out line is another name. Ledger got no court, no bail, no plea. It's the code of the block that decides who's free. Pen don't fade, just a knife in disguise. Balance paid back in the stare of eyes. Rhyme ledger, keep the score. Names etched raw, can't ignore. Every line heavy, every page sore. Rhyme ledger, streets keep more. They laugh now, but the ink runs long. Truth don't hide in a party song. I mark betrayal like rust on steel. Death don't vanish, it waits till real. Every hand that shook but never stayed true. Every word that cracked when the heat came through. I don't chase payback, I just take my note. When the night comes down, names sink like boats. This block built books that don't reach shelves. We write our laws, we bind ourselves. Ledger ain't holy, but the weight feels pure. Every scar a line that the street endures. Grime ledger, keep the score. Names etched raw, can't ignore. Every line heavy, every page sore. Grime ledger, streets keep more. Open book of pain, pages never rush. Grime ledger waits, ink carved in dust. Open book of pain, pages never rust. Grime ledger waits, ink carved in dust.
Buzzing, sneakers on wire, same old night. Yeah. Corners whisper names in the fog of the heat. We count hours by the cars that creep. Hoodie tight, eyes sharp, signaling cold. Brother on the other side, same heavy load. No riches, just the ritual of watching the lane. Every shadow holds a chance for pain. Old timer says, kid, keep your steps tight, so I lean on the wall, study in the night. Graffiti bleeds through the brick like truth. Spray paint prayers for the fallen youth. If the sirens hum, we fade in the dark, but the oath we hold still leaves its mark. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the whole. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the whole. Cash hand in hand like a word of trust. Paper crumbles soft, but the promise is dust. Stranger eyes linger where they don't belong. So the lookout hums a half-old song. No gun flash, but the weight is known. In the pocket lies a line we don't show. Brothers nod once and the plan stays clear. We've survived off cold more than a year. Mothers upstairs pray the night stays calm, but the corner breeds storms we cannot disarm. Every crack in the sidewalk tells what passed. Every oath on the block was built to last. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the whole. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the whole. Police roll slow with the lights dimmed down, trying to paint the whole street guilty town. But we post up steady, not loud, not fast. This concrete school keeps lessons that last. From the stoop to the alley, every step is weighed. Every choice is a debt we already paid. The dawn creeps gray, but the watch ain't done. This is life we breathe till the rising sun. Hand scarred, but the bond holds tight. The code don't sleep, it guards all night. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the hold. Night watch corners, we don't fold. Stories carved deep, silver, not gold. If silence is law, then we patrol. One block, one vow, keep the hold.
Smoke rising high in the night. Sirens sing loud, but we hide from the light. Stories on the corner where the young ones broke. Life written in the ash of the red hook smoke. Crack brick walls, heat bleeds through the block. Kids play ball where the fiends still flock. Hydro spray summer, cops run raids. Old men mumble names of the brothers they made. I seen fire escape, burn with a mother's cry. Whole fam going quick, just a blink in the sky. Red hook shadows know the code we keep, but the streets took souls we could never repeat. Red hook smoke rising high in the night. Sirens sing loud, but we hide from the light. Stories on the corner where the young ones broke. Life written in the ash of the red hook smoke. My cousin Sean gone, hit fast in July. Blood on the pavement, no goodbye. Tasha lit candles on a project rail. She whispered his name like a holy tale. Grandma said prayers, but the wall's too thin. Every bang on the door, let the devil in. Still, we hold tight with the fam that's left. Sharing rice and beans, through the nights we wept. Red hook smoke rising high in the night. Sirens sing loud, but we hide from the light. Stories on the corner where the young ones broke. Life written in the ash of the red hook smoke. Now I rhyme for the ghosts that the fire won't spare. For my brother in the cell and the pain we share. For Alicia who wrote me when I lost my way. Her words kept me breathing through the longest day. Red Hook stand strong though the scars still show. In the smoke of the past where the ashes glow. We ain't saints, just souls trying to make it true. In a world that forgot but the block still knew. Red Hook smoke rising high in the night. Sirens sing loud but we hide from the light. Stories on the corner where the young ones broke. Life written in the ash of the Red Hook smoke. Yo, Jerome's last summer, etched deep in the block. Name spray painted where the street don't talk. Candles burn low, but the story remain. We carry his voice through the heat, through the pain. Jerome had dreams past the park we knew. Spoke of leaving Red Hook, catching sky so blue. But the dice ran fast, cards played too quick. One wrong night, not a flame burnt thick. We lit candles near the court where he played. Mothers cried prayers while the brothers stayed. His chain still hang where the gate looked old. His name in the wall, worth more than gold. Jerome's last summer, etched deep in the block. Names spray painted where the street don't talk. Candles burn low, but the story remain. We carry his voice through the heat, through the pain. Said his cousin gone too, both same fate. Different nights, same chalk, same state. We pour out drinks on the curb at dawn, but the hole in the crew never filled, just gone. Kids still hoop on the cracked up lane, but his ghost run fast through the August rain. Every rhyme I spit got his echo tight, cause Jerome was the fire in the darkest night. Jerome's last summer, etched deep in the block. Names spray painted where the street don't talk. Candles burn low, but the story remain. We carry his voice through the heat, through the pain. Now the block look the same, but the vibe don't fit. We still sit on the steps where we used to spit. Stories replayed like a tape on loop. Every corner he touched still guide the group. So I rhyme for Jerome, let the world know true. He ain't fade with the smoke, he still walk through. Jerome's last summer carved sharp and stone. Forever in the block, never going alone. Jerome's last summer, etched deep in the block. Names spray painted where the street don't talk. Candles